nobody's here yet. Oh, and there's something on my phone. Awesome. I think I got it off. Yeah, good. I'm going to pull cards. I wanted to come on yesterday for the full moon in Pisces. It's an eclipse. I don't really know what to say about the energy. I'm in kind of like a weird space. So we'll see. We'll see how the reading goes. Um, I'm just going to pull a few cards just to pull on the energy, see where it's at, see what we can come up with. Hey, Katie. I saw it said Lenny. I almost said, hey, Lenny. Oh, man. I'm not even stoned right now, but I feel like I am. I feel kind of slow. Hi, Jay. I was getting ready to come on when your email came in. I was like, oh, shit, let me get my phone set up, and then I'll message him and tell him I'm going on. Oh, you ready for me to pull on the energy, Katie? Oh, man. Fucking weird energy. I was like... I, I was thinking like, oh, man, I really want someone to talk to chat with. I need like... Fuck, I need a new phantom. Wish I could talk to him without it being weird. But I'm not going to talk to him anymore, so I'm just going to stick with it. I went on a dating app and I was just like, ugh, I don't know what it is. I think maybe either I'm broken or everyone else is broken who's going on dating apps, because I can't do it. It's like nauseating. And I'm just like, how am I ever going to meet somebody when I don't go anywhere? I don't go anywhere. So let me try this dating app, but I'm just like, ew, this just makes me feel like such a shallow piece of shit that I'm just like, ew. To like every person I see, even if it's a good looking guy, I just, ew. Even if they have a job and they're good looking, I'm just like, ew. I'm just like grossed out by humans. Like, what am I supposed to do with that? Tell me about myself. Talk to me. All right, JJ. I'm just pulling on the full moon energy, so we're just gonna get whatever comes out of there, and if it resonates for you, awesome. If not, my bad. uh, yeah, see, I can't settle, Jay. That's what it feels like when I look at like all these profiles. I'm like, I would literally have to settle, and it's not even like it's like I'm a prize package, but like a special prize package. I'm not like that like housewife that a guy's looking for that's gonna do all the cooking and cleaning and wear dresses and heels. Like that's not me. So ugh, I don't know. I feel like anyone I vibe with is just fucking damaged and people that I can't fucking date. uh, we should make a video together for my OnlyFans page. No, we should not. I can't even fucking have a conversation with a fucking man without wanting to vomit. You think I'm gonna fucking fuck you on an OnlyFans? Wouldn't even want you fucking breathing near me. Uh, Mario, every time you come in here, I'm pretty sure you say flash those boobs. Oh, we got the world. We got the Five of Cups, and we've got the Ten of Pentacles. And the Nine of Cups at the bottom. Is that because... It's probably everything I was just saying. Ugh, 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 ugh. That's not what the energy is feeling like right now. but I want to say it is, but it's not. It's that would be a lie because the energy, it's weird. Like it feels good, but like there, I don't know why. Because it's like it's almost like the picture in front of me or you, because whoever I'm reading this for, it's like the picture in front of you is different than what it actually is. It's like you see something and you're like no, but it's not actually that. Like it feel like it's weird. Um all right, we have the Nine of Cups at the bottom of the deck, and the Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment. It's getting what we want. Some of us aren't. Like me on a dating app. It's just like, is this all there is? Is this all there is? Um, it's like wanting something, desiring something. It's obtainable, you would think, right? Um, but then somehow there's this energy of, it wasn't. But the energy surrounding it is the World and the Ten of Pentacles. It's like the structure of life, as we know it, is coming to an end. There's going to be new cycles, but we're going to be like building a new structure for our life. But it's for the better. It's for the better because right now things are lacking, and we're not getting what we want out of it. Um, I feel like it's all shifting though. I'm noticing, where's Tom? This makes me think of Tom because I'm noticing the white flowers in the center of this. Why though? Oh, that's weird. Okay, hold on, because I'm like getting multiple things off of this. It's weird. It's like, all right, I'm noticing the white flowers, but I'm also noticing like the white in the center. It makes me think of like when you die and you see the light. And you see the light. That's what the center of this is reminding me of. Um, but the flowers are growing out of what looks like, this circle looks like fucking snake skin. Um, it's like there's growth out of this change. Um, like I said, a cycle's closing out, but I feel like the death card coming off of this too. It's not just like a cycle's closing, like something's dying to be reborn. And it has a lot to do with the structure of our life. That's a white flower. It was. My first memory is a white light. Really? And then what? Do you have like what you saw after that? Well, what did you see? Don't just say yes. Tell me. All right. The world. We're gonna clarify the world card with the white flowers and the fucking snake and the growth coming from the death. Ooh, we've got the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands represents a new beginning, but it's all right, think of the Ace of Wands like a match. Like you can get it lit, but you have to do something with it to keep the fire lit, to keep it going. We We have the Three of Wands and the Six of Swords. I just heard clear vision, like a clear vision moving forward. Um, there's things from the past that need to be let go of. Like, think about what is it in your life that isn't serving you anymore? What is it in your life that has been like repeatedly coming up over and over and over again, and you're just like, oh, I don't want to fucking deal with being in this situation anymore, being put in a situation like this anymore. You keep dealing with it and it keeps coming up because there's something that you're not paying attention to. Oh man. Like for me with Phantom, I mean, I've been live streaming for almost a year now. I've talked about Phantom like the entire fucking time. The last thing I want to do is to stop talking to him. But I know that if I want change in my life and if I actually want someone who's going to come in and actually want to physically be in my life and not just fucking words, I have to make room for that. And even though Phantom isn't physically in my life, he's still taking up a lot of room energetically. And that leaves no room for anyone else to come in, for anyone else to exist for me. So, you know, if it's a job, if it's a person, if it's just a certain belief in the way you function, in the way you live, um, you have to let something go in order to make room, in order to have actual change happen. um, ooh, I just dropped this Father of Swords. I just heard Papa of Swords. I don't know why. That's weird. Papa Dom, are you here? Are you here? Sometimes we have a dad watching. uh, underneath the King of Swords, we also have the Four of Swords. Four of Swords is about healing. It's about quieting the mind so you can allow things to come up. You know, when we think we're pushing away messages that I guess I could say the divine, God, spirit guides, whatever it is that tries to get you messages, we block it out with all the fucking thinking that we do. Sometimes you just gotta quiet your mind and not fucking think and allow things to come to you mentally. Like when you go into meditation and you have all these thoughts and you're like trying to get them to like fucking stop. Once you get them to quiet down and like you get your brain to fucking go blank, the things that start coming up then, because you're not creating the thought at that point. That's how spirit, that's how your soul, that's how fucking energy speaks to you. Through the silence. Um, yeah, I'm not going to get into that. I'm going to pull clarifiers for this Ten of Pentacles. I was going to say something else, so I'm not going to get into that. Oh, shit. Oh, man. We've got the Eight of Swords at the bottom. But in this deck, the Eight of Swords has a butterfly. It's you know, it's... I don't want to say it's necessarily still in the cocoon because you can see the wings. It's almost like it's about to open its wings and the cocoon's... It's like opening up, coming out of the cocoon. But it's still closed at the moment. You know, when we think of butterflies, we think of transformation. They start off as a caterpillar and then they go into a fucking cocoon and their body turns to like sludge. They like melt and they like melt away and then they start to form into something else. They go through a complete metamorphosis. they die. The caterpillar, like, dies in order for the butterfly to be born. And we're clarifying the Ten of Pentacles. Like I said, this is like the structure of your life, something in your life, the structure of something in your life. It might not be your whole life altogether, but it's something that does affect your whole life. Whether it is a job, a relationship, school, um, whatever it is, something's changing. And we have the Justice card and the Lovers card. The Lovers isn't necessarily about another person. It's about a choice. And we have the Justice card. I mean, it's your choice whether or not you're going to give yourself the justice that you deserve. You know, like I was saying with me, like with Phantom, like, a part of me would love to just stay his friend and stay single and never even talk to another guy, just to be his friend and be able to talk to him for forever. But that's not healthy. That's not healthy. So I have to get over what I want and understand what it is that I need. I need more structure. I need something that's going to keep me grounded. And it sucks because the connection with him was keeping me grounded, but it's getting to a point where it's not anymore. It's going to be something that starts making me anxious. So you gotta suck it up and let it go. You gotta make a choice. Sometimes you gotta choose yourself. Yeah, it's like this transformation needed to happen because we were lacking. We're lacking, you know. Wow, that's interesting. The next card that would have came out after Justice and the Lovers is the Hanged Man. But see how this bat's eyes are open? The Hanged Man is about getting a new perspective, but the new perspective's there. I feel like this eclipse is helping a lot of people really fucking see through the fucking fog, see through the illusions. Some people are going to choose to stay in those illusions, though, and, you know, if it's someone close to you or someone you care about, that's unfortunate. You can only plant seeds for them. You can't make them do anything. All right, let's pull clarifiers for the Five of Cups. Five of Cups. The Ace of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. Crossed by the Nine of Pentacles. I mean, Nine of Pentacles is about liberation. It's about independence. I mean, wouldn't we want to be liberated from this kind of fucking energy? I certainly don't want to be in this energy. This is feeling regret, shame, depression, sadness, melancholy. What the fuck? No one wants to feel like this. But what most people don't want to accept, when they're feeling like that, they put themselves there. Even if you're like, oh no, but like the person I date made me feel this way. Well, if you choose to continue to date them, then you did that to yourself. You know, if you're aware someone sucks and you keep putting yourself in the line of fire with them, you know, you can't keep blaming them. The Ace of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. It's time to fill our own cup. It's time to fill our own cup. Even if this is like relationship for you and it's like something's coming to an end, something new beginning, closing out an old cycle, starting something new, getting a clear perspective on things. Even if it's a relationship, you have to fill your own cup. It's great when somebody will fill your cup for you, but you have to fill your own cup. You have to be happy to fill your own cup, and you have to know how to do it. Um, if we're talking about relationships, you can't be expecting someone to fill your cup when you don't know how to fucking fill theirs, and you can't be filling theirs if they don't know how to fucking fill yours. Um, Self-love is extremely important, but I do feel like some people do go too hard with the self-love. Self-love is all you need. We're not on this planet to just love ourselves. We're on this planet to connect with other people. If we wanted to just connect with the self, we would have just stayed with source as one. We came to this planet to separate so we could connect with each other. It's fucking stupid, but that's what we're doing. The Wheel of Fortune, ooh, and the Six of Cups. For people who this has to do with a relationship, somebody from the past could be coming back around, but you have to do things differently. I'll use Phantom as an example again, since he's like the only person I communicated with other than you guys. Say he came back around. It can't be what it was. I can't accept we're just texting friends. No. Why would I do that? I have friends I can text. I don't want to fucking be sitting here texting. The only reason I did it was for so long was because he's like the only person on the planet that is interested in the same things I am. Like my friends that I do have to text, like I can text them about stuff, but they don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I have to explain shit to them. Yeah, no, I don't want no more new friends. No more new friends. But also, if this isn't about relationships, this is about how were we doing things in the past. It's time to flip it and do the opposite of what we would normally do. Now, I'm not saying if normally you would be nice to people, now you should just go punch them in the face. No. I'm like, if you are someone that's normally like so nice that you'll like let people walk all over you, you don't have to punch anyone in the face, but stop letting people walk all over you. Speak up for yourself. Use your voice. You have it for a reason. You know, normally I'm the person that would be like, you know what, like, it's fine. We can just be texting friends. I'll just be your friends, you know, because I'm, you know, if you didn't do anything wrong, so I'm not going to just cut you out of my life. But I can't do that. Now I have to be like, all right, you know what? I need to set up boundaries. I need to cut people out of my life even if I don't want to cut them out of my life. This sucks. But we have to try doing things differently. You know, what's the definition of insanity? It's doing the same thing over and over and over again and expecting a different result. So what have you been doing over and over and over again and you keep getting the same result? You're getting the same result because you're not doing things differently. All right, I'm going to put these cards away. I'm going to shuffle the cards, and then I'm going to pull on different energy. I don't know what I'm pulling on, just whatever the fuck wants to come out. Whatever wants to come out. Women expect men to read their minds. I mean, a lot of women do expect men to read their minds, but there's a lot of men that expect women to be able to read their minds. It's like, use your words. But you know what the problem is, guys? Is that men and women speak different languages. So even if we tell guys what's on our mind, y'all still look at us like you don't fucking get it. Men are simple creatures. They are, and that's the problem. Women are more deep, more complex. So then when you try to take something that's deep and complex and get it to interact with something that's simple and sorry, but I'm going to use the word shallow. It's kind of like, why can't we figure it out? Because ladies, men are simple. They're pretty surface level. Like if they say they're in a bad mood, they're in a bad mood. If they say they're in a good mood, they're in a good mood. I mean, sometimes they lie and they act like women, but but for the most part, it is just exactly what they said. But we're so used to having to read between the lines that we're like, well, where's the hidden message in what he just said? And there isn't one. And then we try to find one, and then we make things more complicated. Humans are so funny. Uh, I'm gonna catch up with the chat in a minute. I want to read some of the comments. I'm messing up these cards. What am I doing? Oh, wait, or did that just flip over? Oh, the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune. Truth, women overthink. Yeah, but you know what? It's good that we overthink because sometimes you guys just don't fucking think at all. But you know what? I feel like men need to start thinking a little more, and women need to start thinking a little less. It's about balance, guys. You know, it's like we're not supposed to shut off our brains completely. We all have masculine and feminine energy within us. It's your feminine energy that can read between the lines and see the gray area. It's your masculine energy that is very black and white. You know, it's either this or that, like yes or no. Um, but feminine energy is like sometimes it's not a simple yes or no answer. You know, sometimes we really have to feel something out to make the right choice. So if you balance both your masculine and feminine energy within, then you're going to have a much better and happier life, and you're going to make smarter decisions, and you're going to manifest things into your life that you want, like, easily. Humans? Well, it's not really humans that are powerful. It's our soul, it's our spirit, it's our energy. But as humans, we're programmed to suck. I knew I had no feminine energy. You do have feminine energy though, Jay. Because you care. Not saying that masculine energy doesn't care. When I say masculine, I don't mean male. I just want her to say something about it rather than talking about her failed relationship, because I can see through her as she's hurt by that. Her smile is sadness inside. Oh wait, hold on, let me go back in the chat, because what are we talking about? I can talk about whatever the fuck I want on my channel, just so you guys know. If you don't like it, you can leave. And I talk about my relationships and what I go through so people can relate. So if you're not getting that, then you're possibly not someone I care to even talk to, but we'll see. We'll see. Oh, how many comments did I miss? I mean, I've just been rambling and reading the cards. Thank you, JJ. I think I went back too far. I must have came from heaven. I felt like I was descending from a far galaxy. Yeah, probably. No comment. But changes come no matter how. Yeah, changes are always going to come, but are you going to be able to go with the flow of those changes? You know, it's like if you already have yourself in flow, then when changes come, you're just going to ride that wave instead of getting hit by it and drowning and trying to reach the surface, gasping for air. Um, is it because of me? I'm not a dad. How can I quiet down without meditating? Why? What do you need to quiet down? First time I saw a woman face on moon yesterday. What can this be? I am single. Are you still here, Sean? Please talk to me. Okay, Kat. Do a reading for those on live. I only do that when I feel called to read for somebody in the live. I mostly just pull on the energy and, I don't know. I had a bat in my house like a month ago. Oh, you did? Ooh, that's symbolic. Maybe Lilith is around you. My days is good, Kat. I have been thinking I hate a friend I still have hate for, but I'm still friends and I need help. Why? What's going on? Johnny, this reading is in the process and has not been completed. Do you have a question? I don't hate him. I'm angry at what he did. Well, what did he do? Send nude, call it fantasy plot. Johnny, I understand you feel angry. Have you spoken to your friend about how his actions made you feel? And I still think about it. I didn't say anything when he did it. Try to forget, but it happened again this time. I was in the position to repeat what he did in the past, but I couldn't, and it hurt. Well, what did he do? I believe he knows what he did. Well, you can't just assume that. Some people are really stupid. Don't ever assume anything with anybody. Uh, Johnny, if someone's behavior leaves you feeling angry, they have no incentive to change that behavior until you call the need for change to their attention. I am sorry to say. Yeah, I mean, if your friend's doing something that's bothering you, and I mean, if they're aware of it and they're going to continue to do it, they're fucking dick. That's not your friend. But you should also bring it to their awareness and let them know you're not fucking cool with what's going down. And if they don't care, that's not your friend. You know, I've had friends that I've known my whole fucking life that I've had to walk away from. A lot of them because they became addicts. A lot of them died. What is Lilith? Lilith. Oh yeah, that's right. She's not in the Bible, right? She's not in there, right? She was Adam's first wife, but she wouldn't submit. So then they brought in Eve. But I need their help. I can't survive without them. It depends on what do you mean you can't survive without them, and what do you need their help with? Like, are you living with them? And don't ever think you can't survive without them. Oh, you live with them? Um, oh yeah, so that sucks. So you would need to fucking, if that's what you were saying yesterday, you would need to like move somewhere else. Yeah. Dude, I'd fucking go live in the fucking woods. Sorry, I know you're asking for honest help right now. Um but dude, what if that's what you need to do? Just be like, peace out. I'm gonna go live in the woods and forage and fucking build a hut out of twigs and leaves. I laugh, but I've like considered doing that at times. Moving cost, I'm trying to be loyal and not leave. Mm. Well, what are they doing that's bothering you? So, like, do you not want to tell us what's bothering you about them? There is a portal to Jerusalem. There probably is. Sorry, I'm typing with one hand at a traffic light. Don't text and drive. Don't. Why are you even watching the phone while you're driving? That's not safe. That's not safe. Um, hold on. Oh man. I I pull cards for you, Johnny, and we get like the Five of Swords. I'm I'm only laughing because tarot like cracks me up sometimes. It's like and because we also got the Five of Wands. Five of Wands is conflict. Five of Swords is like disagreeing on something or false victory. Um and then we've got the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is, well, he's supposed to be stable and secure, but with this all this energy. Hmm. We have the Hierophant at the bottom. Are you and your friend just like very different people or something? Or is it just this like one thing that's bothering you? Let's pull cards on the Five of Swords. What is Five of Swords about? Six of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. And then the Four of Swords at the bottom. I mean, I feel like it's kind of just repeating what we live together. I feel like it's kind of just repeating like what you're already saying. Like, yeah, there's a problem. Like, you can't see clearly on it. There's lack in this situation. Um, like it just feels like they don't understand. I almost feel like maybe they do know. Like, what is it that's going on? I mean, I could be completely wrong. Sometimes I read cards for people on here and I'm like dead on, and then other times I'm like, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But this feels like they're the. Mm, I don't feel like you guys see eye to eye. I don't feel like it's like there's like a lack in depth here. I don't know if it's coming from you or from them. There's like when I say like lack of depth, I almost want to say it's like a lack of depth of like understanding. Like it's almost kind of like, like if somebody's like from a different culture and they're just like, okay, like that's not a big deal. Like why, some cultures, like if you look at them in their eyes, they take it as disrespect. And then there's other cultures where if you don't look someone in the eye, they take it as disrespect. You know what I mean? Like it's almost, I almost feel like we don't ever look eye to eye. I try giving them my all, but they don't want to understand me. Yeah, that sucks. Because what are you supposed to do with that? Especially if you have to live with them. We are from same culture. Yeah, I was just using that as an example. Because like you said, you guys don't ever see eye to eye. Um, like I had my mom living with me last year. The fights we got into were always over her dog's poop and pee. Every fight we got into was over poop and pee. It was the stupidest thing. And she just couldn't wrap her head around why I was, and I couldn't wrap my head around why she would look at me like I was crazy when I'm like, clean up your dog's piss. Like now, don't let it sit there seeping into the floor. And she's looking at me like I'm mental. And I'm like, how is this normal? Dog piss and shit all over the place isn't fucking normal. Ever. Um, and she would just give me like this blank stare, like, huh, like, why are you so upset? I don't understand. It's like, I, I don't, I don't understand how you don't understand. I spent pretty much the whole time in my room. Um, Yeah, I mean, if you're living with someone you're never going to see eye to eye, I would start working on making a plan to live somewhere else eventually, even if it takes you 6 months to a year to do that. Um, yeah, I don't want to look like I'm mentally insane. That's why I need help. You know what? It might happen whether someone's helping you or not, because all right, my niece's kid, we had a kiddie pool in the yard, and her kid pooped in the pool, and the pool had fucking fecal matter in it, the fucking hose was in the pool, so then I'm like, ew, I want to buy a new hose, I'm getting a new kiddie pool. My mother, we got a new pool, but the hose I got was too short for where we wanted to put the pool in the yard this time around. And so my mom wanted to use the old hose that had poop on it. I didn't get a chance to put it in the garbage yet, so it was still in the yard. And she wanted to use the poopy hose to refill a kiddie pool. And I'm like, we're not using something with fucking fecal matter. I'm not putting my kid in a pool that has feces in it. And it turned into a huge argument outside of my house. Me and her going back and forth. And I'm like, lady, you fucking put that in the pool. I'm gonna put all the poopy water on you. Like, what the fuck? And she looked at me and was like, you're a lunatic. I'm like, the fact that it even has to get to this point in an argument, the fact that it even got into an argument at all, to me is ridiculous. But she was looking at me like I was a lunatic. I was the reasonable one. Nobody should be filling up kiddie pools with fecal matter. You can't win with some people. Oh, man. And then they'll look at you and tell you you're the crazy one. You just gotta be like, you know what, I'll own that shit. At this point, I'm just like, I am a lunatic. Suck a dick. Like, when life was hard for me, they treated me different. Now it's hard for them. They want me to be humble, like completely do things they didn't, like giving before asking. Oh, so they're going through something? Oh, yeah, that sucks. Yeah. Oh, man. I run into that issue a lot. Um, so, So you're not having a hard time in life anymore? It's just them having a hard time now? But they just expect you to be like, everything's honky dory all the time. Um, hmm. What's this Five of Wands? We've got the Eight of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. The Two of Swords at the bottom. So it's like a, what's that word? A stalemate? What is that other term? A zero-sum game? Like, there's no winner here. Nobody's gonna win here. Um, Eight of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. Like, I'm really drawn to the web on this Eight of Pentacles. See how it's like a spider web? Um, um, this web is like, I'm just hearing like there's like too much in it. There's too much in this web. It's too much. Too much. Why is there too much? Oh, okay. Yeah, it's... And then we've got fucking anxiety under the Two of Swords. Um, what was I gonna say? I feel like, with the web, I feel like I'm being drawn to the web, and then like all the pentacles are like, I feel like it's pulled in this direction, pulled in this direction, pulled in this direction, pulled in this direction. I feel like there's I heard it again. I didn't say it the first time. I heard Web of Lies a minute ago, and then I just heard it again. Um, full of shit. I just heard full of shit. Do they lie, or do you lie? Are one of you guys full of shit? Um, well, you know, it might not even be like outright lies. It's again, it's like what were you saying about you guys never see eye to eye? It's like the beliefs are different. It's like yours are over here, theirs are over there, and they're just like pulled in all these different directions. And it's like you were saying, never seeing eye to eye. It's like like believing each other's beliefs are bullshit. Is there a common ground between you guys? Is there something that you guys have a common ground with? I don't know. I wish I could have you and them like both like in voice in conversation to mediate. We went to the same university together. Um, I feel like I don't know, it's hard to really give advice because like I can give you advice, but if they're not gonna work with you, then what good is the advice, you know? Um, it's in life, we have to accept people and the way they are. There's nothing we can do to change them. You know, we can plant seeds. You know, we can say, hey, I want to have a conversation. These are some things that are bothering me. If we can have an honest, open conversation about it, great. If we can't, that really sucks. But if you see me not being so humble about things, that's one of the reasons why it's hard to be humble when I feel like we're not seeing eye to eye together. Um, let's work with each other instead of against each other. You know, like, what are your boundaries? What are mine? What are you comfortable with? You know, what am I comfortable with? What are you not comfortable with? What am I not comfortable with? Most people don't know these things about each other. Most people don't even know these things about themselves. Um, you know, I mean, you heard me talking about my failed relationship earlier. It wasn't even a relationship. But, you know, I was taught to fucking people please. Um, and people that people please lack boundaries. And it's like, I know what I'm comfortable with. I know what I'm not comfortable with, but I've been taught to push what I'm uncomfortable with to the side in order to make other people feel better. And at this point in life, it's like, wait, I'm not supposed to do that to myself. Uh, I'm sorry for calling it a failed relationship. It's okay. Yeah, people say real weird fucking shit on here. That was really nothing. Oh man, I haven't even had a relationship in years. The last one was a textation ship. I didn't even know that you could have a textation ship. Textation. Am I saying that right? Textation ship. Yeah, that happened. I didn't know I could get caught up in one of those. I didn't even know it existed. Then before that, I got caught up in a situation ship. I didn't even know what that was until someone said, "Oh, so you're in a situationship?" I was like, "No." And then I Googled it, and then I was like, "Oh, fuck. Ew. That's not what I'm fucking here for." But before that, I did have a 7-year relationship that lasted and was pretty good for the majority of it. Oh, man. But humans are difficult. Difficult, flawed beings that don't fucking listen. Hi, Binford. How are you? I know I'm a more better person and I love the change, not no matter the cost. We went to the same university together. Um, hmm. I'm gonna pull on this King of Pentacles just because I didn't pull on it. The Page of, ooh, and these two came out together. The Page of Pentacles. Didn't I say the King of Pentacles when I took him out? I was saying, I mean, he's supposed to be like stable, secure. He's not really feeling stable, secure. Then we get the little page version. The Page of Pentacles. Um, and then we also got Temperance and the Ten of Swords. Did I drop a card? Motherfuck. Did I? No, I didn't. We're good. All right, so Temperance is about patience. Patience. It takes time. It takes time. Um, you know, it's like you want to be this buck, you know, with the rainbow antlers, but right now you're a page. The pages in tarot are the students. You're learning. There's something to be learned here. Um, and it's probably something much bigger than I'm just not getting along with my roommate. Um, it's like you're having issues with your roommate to probably bring your awareness to other things. Um, the Ten of Swords is, it's like mental exhaustion. Like you can't fucking think about it anymore. Like there's no point in thinking about it anymore. There's nothing left to think about. It's like you're racking your brain for these answers. But I think the answer is in the experience. And it takes time to learn what exactly that is. Like the situation with my mom when she was staying here. There was a time where people would have said, "Oh, her and her mom are close. They have a good relationship. They get along." When my mom was living here, I learned a lot about the mother wound, and I didn't realize I had. I knew everyone has a fucking mother wound, a father wound. Some people have bigger wounds than others. Um, but my experience living with my mom, I realized how big that wound is, how deep it is, and just how long it's been going infected and fucking oozing and pussing and affecting me in ways that I didn't realize. Um, I feel like I want to smoke a bowl now, but I kind of want to pull a few more cards just on the general energy. Have a father wound. Have you been working on your father wound? Because see, for me, with my father wound, girl with daddy issues. But like at this point in my life, me and my dad, we've reconciled like years ago. Like my dad's like one of those guys that's like narcissistic and doesn't know it, and so you really have to know and understand him well to navigate through a conversation with him without it turning into an argument. Um, and me and my dad, we can talk for like hours on the phone now and have great conversation, but that's because I know how to navigate. I had to accept him for who he fucking is, and it helped our relationship a lot. Um, but even though we had worked on our relationship and we were cool, I didn't realize that I never worked on the actual father wound. I like to compare it to like if somebody came up and fucking stabbed you and then apologize after, like, sorry, I didn't mean to stab you. And you're like, oh, okay, I forgive you. That's great and all. You guys can skip off into the sunset, right? No, you still need to go tend to that wound. It's going to get infected, you know? Um, Queen of Wands, the Chariot, and the Moon. I feel like this Queen of Wands energy is like coiling up. Like if this card could move, if this was a video and not just a picture on a card, you would see this snake like tightening around these eggs. She's trying to protect them. Trying to protect them. And then we've got the Chariot. I like when I look at this, I keep hearing like something's coming, something's coming. And then we've got the moon, like just out of nowhere. Like you don't see it coming, but you fucking sense it. You sense it. Yeah, it's like she can't see what's coming, but she senses something's coming, and she's like coiling up around. Hmm. We've got the Five of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Somebody's got a bone to pick. Somebody's got a bone to pick. I love him and I don't want to talk to him. I feel my life is much better without speaking to him because his words bring deep sadness to my heart. Thank you for the message. Yeah, well, I mean, my own mother, like, I fucking came out of her womb. I love her. I don't want anything bad to happen to her, but I don't want to fucking talk to her. We don't, no. We just don't see eye to eye, and I'm fine with that, and I accept that. Um, I accept my mom for who she is, even though it's fucking hard to, because I want to be able to have a relationship with her. But it's like, if it's easier for me to have a conversation with my fucking dad than you, um, that's a problem. That's a problem. Um, maybe someday. Someday we'll be in a place again, maybe, where you can talk to your friend and I'll want to talk to my mom, but I don't know. Right now, it's okay to not want to talk to them. You can still love somebody and care about them and not want to fucking talk to them. Even like that guy I was talking about earlier, Phantom, the guy that I was texting for like a year and a half. Um, I care about him a lot. I love him, but you want to keep me in your phone. Like, I'm not an app. I'm not AI. I'm a human. Uh, so, you know, cut him off, but I still care about him. I still love him. I still want to talk to him all the time, but it's whatever. Uh, Such is life. What does it say, la vie? um, Let me pull on. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Oh, shit. Didn't I say this fucking snake was coiling up like something coming? Was at the bottom of the deck? This fucking tower. Something is coming. Here it is. It's gonna blow your fucking mind. It's funny. It's like this lightning bolt is hitting this tree and the tree's breaking, but then we've got the sun with the five wands. It's almost like the light hits and it just breaks. Um, yeah. Something that you couldn't see before. Something that you couldn't see. You knew it was coming. You knew it was coming. You couldn't see it. I don't know who this is for. Um, hmm. Huh. Hmm. All right, let me pull on the Chariot. Oh, I'm just reading for whoever now, but if you get something out of it, you get something out of it. With tarot readings on YouTube, it's not, sometimes you can watch them and the whole fucking reading, you'll be like, wow, that felt like it was personal for me. And then other times you'll watch it and be like, I'm not getting any of this. I watch readers all the time. Um, And even sometimes when I'm like, oh, this message isn't for me, I still continue to watch anyways, because sometimes there's like at least like one thing that they say that I'm like, oh, I needed to hear that. That's awesome. I'm glad I continued to listen. Um, where the fuck did this come from? Where the fuck did this come from? I've got a nine of wands on my lap. Nine of wands, not a nine of wands, a nine of swords on my lap. I don't know why. Don't know where it came from. Good or bad things? See, I don't know. Um, hmm. Um, Page of Swords, Emperor, Ten of Wands, Devil, Two of Cups. This is weird. I wanna. All right, so we've got the Seven of Cups and the Star card, um, and to me, this feels like a dream, which is weird. You know, this could be something that doesn't even happen like in the physical realm. It could be something that happens in a dream. Ever have a dream that's affected you so much? You felt like it really fucking happened? I've had that happen. You know which one I hate? Well, I like it when it's happening, but then when I wake up and I'm like, what the fuck? I've had a dream that I have a bag of money somewhere. Like a big bag filled with money. And then like I'll wake up and I'll be like, where'd I put the bag? Where'd I put the bag? Uh, um and then I'm disappointed when I'm like, was that a dream? It felt so real. And then I like have to like play it out in my head like, wait, that wasn't real? I'm just an idiot that thinks I have a bag full of money stashed somewhere. Uh, yeah, well, dreams should be taken seriously. Because to me, dreams aren't just something in the imagination. Um, I believe that we astral travel at night. Also, this isn't the only reality that exists. There's other dimensions. There's other timelines. Like, there's another timeline where I'm not on YouTube. I don't know what I'm doing. Could be reading a book. Could be getting laid. I could be getting laid on another timeline, and it's probably really good. uh, hmm. Then we have the moon card too. I'm like I was saying, the something's coming part. Like for some people, it might be you wake up from the fucking dream, um, or or something about your life that feels like a dream, then suddenly you wake up from it. Um, I don't fucking know. I don't know. I don't know. Um, what do I want to say with that? I feel like there's somebody's thinking about taking charge of something that they've been dreaming about. But there's a lot of pressure from this devil energy. It's breaking a karmic cycle, you know. To me, the devil isn't evil. The devil is an unhealed wound. And we create karmic cycles with our unhealed wounds. Our demons that are screaming at us and torturing us are our unhealed wounds. And those things keep us from our dreams. They keep us, I want to say, from manifesting our dreams, bringing them into reality. All right, let me pull on the moon card. Page of Pentacles and Temperance with the King of Pentacles at the bottom. Didn't we have these cards in your reading, Johnny? The King of Pentacles, Temperance, the Page of Pentacles. But we're clarifying the moon card now, so... I feel like for some people, what you once considered freedom is not freedom. And I feel like some people are realizing that now. Again, now I'm picturing the devil card in my head, and I'm thinking about unhealed wounds. Our unhealed wounds are very much intertwined within our ego. So when our ego gets triggered, it'll tell us things. You know, it's one thing when our ego is like, oh, I'm proud, I did something good, I did something great. That's when the ego is good for us. But when the ego is trying to protect us from something because we're feeling triggered, when the ego kicks in like that, it shuts down the intuition. So then we're not discerning whether or not this new situation is the same as an old situation. So we'll end up handling this situation like the old situation, and then we keep the cycle going. Now, if the situation over here is the same as this, and we're like, fuck that, get this out of here, that's great. We discerned, we used our discernment, we saw things for what they were. But also, what if over here the situation is triggering us to remember what happened back then, but the situation isn't the same thing? You know, like if we're talking about another person, like I could say something to make somebody feel triggered, but does that mean I'm like their fucking ex? No. You know, it's very easy for guys to make me feel fucking triggered with the way they try to, like, the way men try to come on to women. I'm just like, ugh, ugh. But then if there is a good guy, they're probably gonna try to hit on me the same way other guys do, because that's, you know, that you look around at society. Well, how do I hit on a woman I like? You fucking do this. You know, why was I even talking about that? I kind of want to just smoke a bowl now. Oh, thank you, Johnny. I feel like this last message here with the I'm gonna put these other cards over here because I really just want to focus on this moon card right now. with the moon, the page of pentacles and temperance, it takes time for things to grow. It takes time for us to grow. It takes patience and understanding and compassion and forgiveness. And we also have to understand that we don't always see that growth right away. It's like when you plant a seed in the dirt. When it cracks out of the fucking shell and starts making its way up to the surface, you don't see any of that. It's all hidden in the dark. Some of the most profound growth happens in the dark. And we do it alone. We do it alone. It's just like if you are gonna, plant a seed and grow a flower, it's in the dirt alone. You can't do anything to help it. I mean, you can water it, but if you plant something outside, there it's gonna rain, it's gonna get watered. you know but when it comes above the surface, if you don't want a fucking rabbit to come along and fucking eat it, you could protect it somehow. I don't know why I'm going into this. There's something coming that we don't see coming. There's growth happening. We don't always understand what that growth is. We just have to trust and believe and know that it's happening. I mean, even for people that aren't doing the work, there's always something happening within their energy. There's always something trying to grow, trying to shift. Everything's temporary. Nothing stays the same. In a sense. Hi, Tom. How are you, my darling? I love you. Like a boner, yeah. Just like a boner. Those grow in the dark sometimes, too. Oh my god, speaking of boners, you guys like my shirt? My Medusa shirt? Making men hard since 700 BC. Let me get this adjusted again. I was like, I need that shirt. Because that's what me and Medusa have been doing since 700 BC. I have another shirt. I got one with Lilith on it, and it says, Lilith, take the wheel. Instead of Jesus, let Lilith take the wheel. Lilith is connected to independence and rebellion, freedom, not submitting, not conforming. Sometimes you gotta let that bitch take the wheel. How have you been? Have you been faithful to the Dark Lord? I mean, but I don't really have much of a choice. Humans gross me out, so probably gonna be faithful to for all of eternity. Oh man, making men hard, yeah. And for people that don't get the reference, if Medusa looks at you, you turn to stone. But, technically she's been just making humans hard since 700 BC. I'm gonna smoke a bowl now. Where is my bowl? Fuck. I only have roaches. I don't have any, like, weed. Wait, do I have a lighter? I do. Yay! Let's get stoned. Well, not really, because I think I only got 2 roaches, so we're not getting too stoned. Yeah. You guys, I'm so bummed. Um, some women that I know are going on a retreat to New Orleans. Where's Andrew Perkins? Because he's in NOLA. They're going to a retreat in New Orleans, and they invited me to go. I want to go so bad. But I need $2,000. So I'm not going. Which sucks. But whatever. Someday I'm going to be able to afford to go on a fucking retreat that costs $2,000. I was nervous to leave the house anyways. Be gone for 4 days. Fuck. I don't even like leaving the house to go to the store. I'm eating nerd gummy clusters, smoking a blunt. I almost want to be like, I wish I was with you right now, but I don't want to smoke a blunt. I want to smoke a joint. A joint. I wish these roaches were bigger. I like it when they're big. NOLA would be so much fun. I want to go someday. Yeah, yeah, it's a retreat, so it's like I would get to go to NOLA, and then I would get to go to like meditation events, and then like the retreat is 2,000. What comes included with the retreat is like dinners, but you don't get breakfast and lunch, you only get dinners. So I would not only need the $2,000 for the retreat, I would also need the money for 4 days to be able to feed myself. Well, fuck it, I'd starve and just eat dinner. Like, I want to tell one of my friends, like, instead of me, like, paying for a hotel, can I just sleep on the floor in your room? I don't give a fuck. I don't really even got the money for the flight on top of it, too. Can we just drive there? Oh, man. It made me think of that movie. Anyone ever see Girls Trip? That movie's great. Oh, man. Katie, are you still here, my love? I haven't talked to you. Well, actually, what did we message on, like, Labor Day? When was Labor Day? Oh, God, that was like a week ago. We haven't talked in a week, Katie. I miss you. I want to know if you talked to Sag. What's going on with that? Oh, shit. Hold on. Who just messaged me? Who just messaged me? Tongue out is sexy. Let me see again. No. No. Oh, yeah. Where's Vera? I gotta call Vera. I'm actually really worried at this point because she hasn't opened my messages at all. Man. I hope she's okay. Fuck. I gotta, like... See, I always think I want to call Vera when it's fucking midnight. I mean, I don't think she would mind if I called her at midnight. She'd probably be like, what up, Lynn? I can't believe you called me, bitch. I'm gonna be like, Vera, where you been? Make me concerned. I. She might be getting laid. If I know Vera, then no. She's just like, fuck these humans. No one's touching me. I feel like we're like on the same page with that. I want this lady to feed me like she is a bird in her baby bird. Oh, you want me to chew it up and spit it in your mouth, Tom? I kind of want to do that. We should do it on the YouTube channel. We should hang out and we'll live stream and I'll chew up the fucking Nerds rope and spit it in your mouth. The fucked up thing is, we could be on here talking about healing and trauma and blah, blah, blah. We'll get some views, but if I'm baby birding Tom, like, we'll probably break the internet. Baby birding Tom. That sounded funny. That sounds like we did Molly. Oh, man. I've never done Molly. See, in my day, it was ecstasy. But isn't like Molly and ecstasy supposed to be like the same thing? But is Molly like more like pure? I don't fucking know. I've never done Molly, so my drug doing days other than weed is, well, shrooms too. I'll do some shrooms. Shrooms and weed. Occasional alcohol. But I don't know. How are you doing with your drinking, Tom? You being a good boy? You like when I talk to you like that. Oh, man. I should have brought my other phone out here so I could scroll through the fucking dating app. You guys could see my reaction. Oh, man. It's like, yeah, Lynn, put yourself out there. My best friend is like pretty much telling me I should go get some dick, and I'm just like, it makes me sad that my best friend does not understand me. There was a time where it would be that simple. Ugh. Humans are gross. Humans are gross. I don't even want to talk to humans half the time. The most talking I do to humans is on here. You could date someone here better than dating app. I'm not dating anyone that I meet from my YouTube channel. That's not what I'm here for. And I don't even need to be dating anybody. It's just like I'm just trying to come to terms with like who I was years ago. Like there would have been a lot of options for me. I would have tried to talk to a lot of the men that try to talk to me, but who I am now, I'm just like, ugh. And I'm like, do I really have to accept that, like, I'm not attracted to humans anymore? Ugh. Ugh. Yeah, humans are gross. I pooped, jerked off, and assembled a burger all within 7 minutes yesterday. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, I think the only connection I really need is on here with you guys. I don't need, like... Ugh. Ugh. That's just all I kept feeling while being on the dating app. Just, ugh. Ugh. Ugh, 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 ugh. What the fuck? But you know what? I think next time I incarnate, it's not gonna be on planet Earth. It can't be. It can't be. I don't know. I think I'll be. I wonder outside of like our galaxy, where we've got our fucking 9 planets or whatever, our solar system. I feel like there's like another galaxy with like other planets, but would they even be planets? Like, or would they be something else? Excuse me. But wherever the fuck that is, that's where I want to go. You need to get laid. You'd feel better than dating. No. There was a time where I would have agreed with you, but like the idea of someone even being near me makes me want to fucking cringe and punch someone in the face. That's why I was texting with that dude Phantom for so long. Because he was like the only person that didn't make me be like, oh man. Like where are the men that are like into conspiracy theories and astral projection and lucid dreaming and what this world really is? Somebody who's looks beyond what humans think existence is, you know? Like, no offense, like, to the religious people, but, like, I don't want a guy that's God-fearing. You fear God? For what? For what? I don't want to date somebody that's like, let's go to church together. I'm going to be like, do not bring me into one of those buildings. Although I will say I had to turn around the other day and I pulled into the parking lot of a Greek church and I almost wanted to go inside. But I didn't, because then I'm like, somebody's going to try and talk to me. And it's like, I don't want to hear what anyone has to say in here. I felt drawn to the energy. Because once we start getting into like the religious stuff and like how religion puts a spin on everything, and I'm like, I need to get the fuck out of here. Like, I wish there was a church where they didn't talk about religion. Is that weird? Lenny, what is first will not miss us. I know. I know. I know it. You maybe will be tiny light in the galaxy. Me, you, and Catherine, and some moonlight. Don't forget the mustard, Tom. Tom. Are those bumping elbows? I can see through your eyes and emotions. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty open book. It's not hard to see through my eyes or my emotions. Oh, man. I mean, I feel like I don't really have much of a choice but to be an open book because, like, I hate trying to, like, hide my reactions to things. I feel the same way about religion. I go to church but don't have a friend there. Yeah, I haven't, last time I went to church was for my grandfather's funeral. The last time, like, I went, like, to, like, pray, like, was when I was in a psych hospital. I had them bring me to the chapel, which I practically had to beg them, like, can you take me to the, like, I'm a mental patient. Like, if I'm asking to go to chapel to fucking talk to God, like, you should bring me there. It shouldn't be like, oh, well, you gotta fucking wait till we feel like bringing everybody there. Like, what the fuck? Oh, that was a long time ago, though. Whatever. Catherine just pulled them panties to the side and looked me in the eye when I talk to you. It puts the lotion on, or it gets the hose again. Oh, man. Let's get it, Tom. I love you, Katie. I miss you guys. I'm glad I came on tonight. I wanted to come on. You guys know. I want to come on here all the time, but I have to wait till, like, the energy's right. All day today, I was like, oh, I hope I feel like going on later. Because I wanted to go on last night during the full moon. Where is the moon? It's so pretty! I'm, like, so corny when it comes to the moon. I don't even think it's real. It's probably like a base for, like, aliens and stuff. Tom, I'm in Ohio. Have you ever been here? Yeah, how's Ohio going? I claim the women. Whoops. Took a bigger hit than I meant to. You're so cute. I think I'll go off so innocent. Thanks. I'm just so adorable. Smoking the weed. Where's Jay at? Jay, where you at, thug? Jay left us. Jay left us. How dare he? Ohio, no, haven't been. I'm a one-state kind of cowboy. Yeah, until you come to my state, Tom. Oh, you're here, Jay? Why are you being so quiet? She's working. Katie works all the time. Because you're not fucking taking care of her, Tom. Or Jay. You guys are slacking. Why is my beautiful Katie out there working all day, every day? What the fuck? Well, I mean, at the same time, I don't think Katie would want a guy completely taking care of her. I don't even think you would want a guy taking care of you at all. You'd have to be like, okay, I have to learn how to let them do this. She's working it. What did my kids say? So fucking funny. It like popped in my head for a second and then it went out and it was like, no, shit. I don't know, I forget. Oh, you know what's weird though? She friggin' mentioned Phantom's name today. I haven't said anything. I haven't said anything about him in front of her recently, and she randomly just started talking about him. What was she saying? She was saying something about Yeah, and then imagine like he just called you and I was like, what? That's weird. Never even talked to him on the phone. Why would he call me? Uh, when am I taking you to dinner, White Flower? I don't know. I take myself on dates all alone. And then I tell myself that I'm so pretty and that I look very nice for my meal. And then I'm like, do you want extra cherries in your Shirley Temple? And I'm like, yes, of course I do. And I'm like, well, you're going to get them, girl. And then when the waiter comes over, I'm like, can I get some extra cherries for the pretty lady? And then they don't know who I'm talking about, but I'm talking about myself. I don't say that though. I don't say that to them. I'm just starting to get stoned, so I'm going to say weird shit. If I don't already say weird shit. I do, don't I? Whatever. I'm happy I found this live. I feel light in my spirit. Oh, good. Good. I mean, you know what's funny is like people be like, "What's this live stream about?" And it's always like, "I don't fucking know." But it's like that's the point. It's like so people can feel connected and chat with each other and, you know, if we've got a fucking problem, let's talk about it. Um and also I pull the tarot cards. Sometimes I say weird shit, sometimes I say insightful shit, sometimes I say shit that nobody gives a fuck about. But uh, we usually have a good time here, even if there's only a few of us here. Um, I don't know. This planet sucks. We need to, like, raise the frequency of this bitch. You know? And it's really not as complicated as we make it. Uh, Stupid humans. I am here for work. Let's just say it's different than the other states. Every place is beautiful, of course. I am glad you're available for a romp. It perks things up around here. Do you cry after? Do I cry after what? On road again, here I am. I feel a slight burn in my... Hold on, I'm gonna read it out loud because it sounds funny. I feel a slight burn in my gooch, slipped with the icy. Thank God didn't hit my starfish. Poor little guy dodged a bullet. Oh, Tom, I love you. We always have fun in your chat, Lenny. Yeah. I'm glad. I'm glad. Um, yeah, because I don't like talking to people. So it's like awesome to like come on here and just like ramble away and anybody that vibes with it is gonna come in and they're gonna stay and then we can just make this fucking clan of weirdos bigger and bigger. Uh, we want all the misfits here. All of them, except for the ones that want to do harm. We don't want those fuckwads here. We want good peoples in the chat. Um, but as we have learned on this channel, sometimes people that we think might be fuckwads are actually really good people. We just need to give them a chance. I'd buy you a jar of cherries tossed I'm on your lap in the passenger seat of the farm truck and drive you to where the grass keeps secrets and the moon's always kind. I'd light a fat joint and tell you. If if it sucks, stick something in original got that Destiny's Child I'm a Survivor song playing in my head. I'm a survivor. I'm not gonna give up. That I'm wearing grandpa's slippers. Oh. You said you take yourself on a date. Oh wait, what did you? Oh, and then cry after? No, I don't cry after. I usually cry before, and then I'm like, you know what? Girl yourself out. You deserve it. Even I'm like one of those like chicks where like I'm not even comfortable letting you do something for me anyway. So even if you do want to take me out, I want to pay for myself and probably both of us. That way I don't fucking owe you anything. But I'm broken on welfare, so I shouldn't be doing that. Oh man. So many things that we need to change about ourselves. Not necessarily change, more like heal and shift. Tom, how did you come up with weird? The grass keeps secret. You're weird. We love Tom. I don't know what you heard about me, but I'm a PIMP. I don't know what y'all heard about me. Love those boobs. Mario, we know. You get food stamps. Yeah, not enough. Not enough. Shit. I got a house full of people I'm trying to feed over here. Whatever. Oh my God, so I took like 6 weeks off from the gym. Or actually, no, did it end up like a full 2 months? No, it didn't. No, it was 6 weeks. I took 6 weeks off from the gym and then I started going back. Oh my God. Because it was September 17th, I did my first live stream last year, guys, and my knees started fucking with me back then. And now here we are a year later, and I finally got my knees working again. It was weird. I was sitting on the ground the other day, and like before, I used to have to like go through this like process of getting myself up off the ground, but this time I just like got up. I was like, wow, that's amazing. You don't realize how great it is for your fucking legs to work until they're not. It's a sign need to working. Oh man, you're funny, Jay. I could barely even like not even barely. I couldn't even fucking squat. Not, and I'm not even talking about squatting all the way down to the ground. I'm talking about like just a regular like exercise squat. Like I could barely even get halfway into a squat position before going to the gym and physical therapy and stuff. Like my knees were bad. Like when I was trying to like put my kids' shoes on, like I'd have to like try to bend over with my legs straight because bending my knees at all while reaching down would hurt. But if you put in the work, you will get results. Then how did you poop? Uh, Dude, I would practically fall on the toilet sometimes, but luckily, like, I've got handicap stuff in my house because, I take care of my grandmother. So we've got like the handicap handles on the sides of the toilet. I would have to like use those to push myself up to get off the toilet. That's how bad my knees were. Like when I was live streaming and complaining about my knees all those times, being like, "Oh, my knees hurt. I had the bent too long," or like, "Oh, it was sitting too long." Like it was actually really hurting, pretty bad. I just smile about it. Life hurts. Uh, the tree knew me better than she did as I thrust it into today's love under her caring bark covered branches, perfectly shading me from the sun as I released nature. Still, I heard a squirrel fart. Uh, Blessed to walk, right? I already think that like when I see my sister in the nursing home, this chick can't even get out of bed to get on a toilet. Like she just has to lay in a diaper, shitting on herself, waiting for someone else to come clean her off. Um, Shit. How long has she been like that? She got in a car accident in 2013. 2015. In 2015, she was still like using like a wheelchair. 2016, 2017. Yeah, I would say 2017 she was still like in a wheelchair, but probably around 2018 then she was just completely like bedridden. That sucks. She's only 3 years older than me, so she's 42 now. What was that? Yeah, she was younger than me now when she was bedridden. That fucking sucks. Count your blessings. Because you never know what life is gonna do to you. You never fucking know. Um, that is crazy. Sausages or hot dogs? Wait, what? I slept with her and her grandma. Wait, my sister? You know, somebody that's watching my channel has probably fucked my sister. That's how much she got around. Uh, 10 out of 10 experience. Overall staff was very friendly. Bathrooms were clean. But portions were perfect. Fresh flavor. Oh, man. Yeah, my sister was a stripper. She loves talking about sex and dick. Um, like I laugh when I talk about stuff like that. She would have been like all like serious. Like she was like one of those she used to do the fucking she was like a cam girl. Oh man, if they had OnlyFans when she was still friggin' um when did OnlyFans come out? Because she was what was she on? I don't know. It was weird though, but she was like, "Oh, you get like 5 cents a minute." I'm like, 5 cents a minute? I'm like, you used to make like $1,000 a night at the club. Like, what are you doing on here? Um, uh, Stephanie, I call her Effany. YOLO, right? Oh man, shit. That girl was a hoe. Faux shell. She was raunchy too. She didn't even fucking care. Yo, she's so embarrassing sometimes. Like, we're in the doctor's office in the waiting room and she's talking about her pussy. And there's like other patients like sitting in the waiting room and I'm like, Jess, like, Be quiet. Like, people don't want to hear you talking about your fucking pussy. Shh. Or like shopping, the like vaginal wash, she would call it pussy wash. She couldn't find which aisle it was in Stop and Shop one day. And she was like going up to the person that worked there, being like, "Where's the pussy wash?" It's like, just people don't call it pussy wash. uh, you don't feel bad talking about your sister like that? What, calling her a hoe? No. I could fucking bring you guys in there on the live stream and be like, "Jess, do you love dick?" And she'd be like, dick. I haven't been fucked in so long. Like, she's a hoe. She's a hoe. She fucked everybody. She fucked guys I dated. She fucked guys her friends were dating. She fucked guys that people had kids with. Like, she didn't care. Everyone would be like, "That's my friend." It's like, that ain't your friend. She's fucking your man. She's probably gonna fuck your dad, too. Like, that's my hoe. Oh, wow. Oh. She's funny, but she's... Yeah. She was a narcissist. Like, she would fucking destroy your fucking life and then blame you for it. Oh, man. My brother always fucked his friend's girl. It's like, she fucking sucked for stuff like that, but at the same time, I'm like, you know what? Like, if you're gonna fuck my sister, I don't want you. So, you know, it's helpful to have a hoe around. You know what I mean? Like, if you're looking for someone that, like, you want to be faithful, it is good to have a friend that's a hoe, or a sibling that's a hoe. That, I mean, she wasn't trying to fuck people for me to see if they would be faithful or not. She was just being a hoe. But if I ever wanted to, like, know, like, would this guy fuck one of my sisters, I could have been like, "Jess, go fuck him and see if he'll fuck you." And then she wouldn't even, like, if she was gonna do that, she would full on go through with fucking them and be like, "Yeah, he fucked me. What a piece of shit. Can you believe that?" um we never did that, but if I had asked her, she would have, and that's exactly how it would have went down. She would have gone. She wouldn't have tried to see if they would fuck them and then stopped them. She would have went through with it and been like, "What a piece of shit. Can you believe he actually fucked me?" uh, she was uh she was crazy. She used to take me for high rides to stalk this guy that she used to date. I mean, he put her through a lot of, like, mental abuse because he was fucking crazy. But she was crazy too. I feel like he didn't realize what he was getting himself into with her, and she didn't realize what she was getting herself into with him, because that was like the only dude she ever dated that fucking told her what to do. And it was weird to see her like that. But then, like, when it was over, like, she fucking stalked him and tortured his life. she was she's trying to she's like, "Lynn, I think that's Joey's car right there. Pull over." And I'm like, "What? Okay, I'll pull over. Why? What are you gonna do?" And she's trying to break this fucking window out. She pulls out these brass knuckles and she's trying to break the window out. And I'm like, "What are you doing? Chill." And she's like, "I'm gonna break his fucking window." I don't think this is his car. It wasn't. It wasn't. Oh, man. All men would fail. Loyalty test, I like it. Right? Oh, man. Yeah, I don't think mm, I think like every guy I dated at one point or another, she like put her fucking, well, because she used to not have any boobs, and then she got the implants, and then she had to show everybody, like even if she didn't know them. I remember I brought some kid I was hanging out with over to her place. Like the first day she met him, she just pulled her tits out and it was like, "Do you want to feel them? Tell me if they feel real." It's like you've had them for like years now. Like you don't need people to feel them. Oh man. I had an ex, her name was Brandy. She set me up with her hot friend. I failed. Oh man. Yeah, my sister was dating this guy once and he was cheating on her with one of my friends and he came home from work one day and my friend was sitting in her room, it like hers and his room, um and my sister in her man's room. And so when my sister's man walked in, he saw my friend sitting in the recliner, and he knew what was up. He was like, "Oh fuck," and he turned around and walked back out. Hey Eric, how are you? But dude was stupid. It's like, why are you gonna fuck one of her sister's friends? Like they're not gonna end up talking and find out. Dumbass. Guys are so stupid. Guys are so stupid, right? I was dating this guy when I was, oh God, what was I, like 16, 17? And he was living at my house. We broke up, but then he still was living, he had nowhere to go. I do that a lot. He had nowhere to go, so he was still staying with me. And then he started like hooking up with one of my friends, and he was at work and he butt dialed my house. So there was a whole conversation between him and the guys he works with on my answering machine. And he was saying that he went out the night before, went and fucked his girlfriend, and then came home and then fucked me. That didn't even happen. Yeah, he left and he went to his girlfriend's house. I'm sure they fucked. But when he came home, we didn't have sex. So I'm like listening to this voicemail on my answering machine. And he's like, "Yeah, I went there, I fucked her, and then I went home and I fucked Lindsay." And it's, I'm just like, hold on, let's replay this voicemail over and over again. Cause I'm like, did he fuck me when I was sleeping? And I don't remember. Like, I don't, what is it with you guys? You guys don't just go around fucking people. You guys even make shit up. It's so stupid. But he didn't even. That's that's what I don't understand. Like I could understand if that's what happened. Like if I was a dude and I went and I fucked one girl, came home, fucked another girl, I would tell my boys. But if that's not even what happened, why? No, only your dudes do. It's a wish list. It probably was. Oh man. Guys just want to look so cool to their boys. It's like, do you want to fuck your boys too? Why do you care so much? What they fucking think. Shit. Like, I love my friends. And I appreciate their opinions, their advice. But I don't need to fucking pretend to be something that I'm not for them. Because I don't give a fuck. But you slept together while dating. Yeah, I had slept with him like previously when I was dating him. Did you go out this weekend? No, I didn't. I don't ever go out. Like that night you guys saw me at the bar. That was like rare. I should do it again. But I know some of the viewers have been trying not to drink, so there's more than one. There's more than one. I've had a couple people reach out to me. It was funny because the live stream where I was pulling the cards, and I think it was the Nine of Cups, and I looked at it and I said something about drinking. And I said that's not for everybody, but I feel like somebody's like struggling with drinking, and I got a message that night that somebody was struggling with drinking. You're still waiting for the invite. um yeah, I think that was the last time I had a drink, right? What was that, in June? Yeah, whatever. I like weed. Weed's my thing. I will meet you in Boston. I'm not going to Boston. 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 I've been listening to the podcast from the Greek. Very interesting. Very interesting stuff. But I gotta re-listen to them because like a lot of information's taken. And also it's like I have so many questions. I like gotta get the email address for these guys. Email them, be like, excuse me, I have so many questions. Like they did a podcast about spirit and the soul. I want to re-listen to that one, but even still, like I still have questions. I got like some answers to things, but they just made me have more questions than I had before. So now I'm like, shit. If you need a relationship that isn't about sex and just healing, I can do that. I appreciate it, Johnny. I will rent a yacht. You'll rent a yacht? And we're gonna invite all the misfits on this yacht? All the misfits? Fucking lisp. What the fuck? What is that shit? I don't even know, like, why sometimes, like, I have a lisp, and sometimes I don't. I don't know why I'm flipping the cards, because I can't. I'm probably gonna get off here in a minute, though. I gotta go to bed. What do I gotta do tomorrow? Stuff. Lots of stuff. Motherfuck. I'm just gonna keep smoking the bowl for a minute. Oh, thank you, Johnny. Oh, yeah. Do you guys like... My son did this. You can kind of see how good the shading is. I don't know what he did with the other one. He probably threw it out. Mating season. Motherfucker. I love getting ash all over my hand. It's great. It's so great. It's so good. Should I just smoke these roaches? I don't know. Whatever. How far are you? What do you mean, how far am I? I'm so far gone. I am so far gone. You know what I was thinking about the other day, guys? God. How far are you? I mean, what, you wait? What do you mean? Like, how much do I weigh? I'm like 188 right now. 188 right now. I'm so mad. When I started live streaming, I was like 160. I was supposed to lose more weight, but then I like gained all my weight back. I was like, fuck. But oh yeah, so I was thinking about God the other day, right? And I thought, you know, like whether someone's religious or spiritual or fucking atheist. I mean, well, atheists would be like, well, that's what we believe. But like, what if, well, whether God exists or doesn't exist isn't really like what I'm getting at right now. It's more of if God, all right, if God didn't exist, then what would you be doing with your life? What, how would you be living? Or in the scenario of God does exist, right? As most of us believe. What if he isn't helping us at all? What if he's not doing anything for us and it's up to us? What if he's just sitting up there watching and that's it? What if he's not going to answer our prayers? What if he's not going to be there to lift us up, to save us? Then what? What are you going to do? What are your beliefs then? How does that make you feel? Do you feel like you could survive on your own even if God didn't exist? Because I feel like whether you believe God exists or not, shouldn't you be living from a space where you're not only going to survive in this life, but thrive in it, whether God's going to help you or not? And how can you go about doing that? You know? I would be a god in another planet. Oh, man. People don't want me in charge. They wouldn't like it. There's some people recently that have not liked me being in charge. But because I'm like very loving and caring, but I'll also fucking like if you're gonna get more growth being thrown out on your fucking like with nothingness, I'll fucking throw you out nothing if it's the best thing for you. but some people wouldn't perceive it that way. You know what I mean? Like, you know, my mom's like, oh, you would throw me to the wolves, you'd leave me for dead. Like, no, bitch, I'm teaching you how to survive on your fucking own. You're fucking 60 something years old and you still can't fucking do it. You know, like, I don't want to fucking end up like you. And I'm going to end up like you if I keep worrying about making sure you're fucking taken care of. No, you got to worry about yourself. I'm going to worry about myself and the people that I brought onto this planet. Um, but, you know, sometimes you got to do things from a bigger picture perspective. Like, even last year, like, I don't know if you guys remember when um, child services took my niece. Um, and my mom wanted us to foster the baby here. I already fostered a fucking nephew, and that was enough for me. And it was like bigger picture. If we don't foster the baby here, like, the mother's gonna have to have no choice but to do what she needs to do. If we keep cleaning up the mess for her, she's never gonna fucking do it. And she can't keep having babies and other people fucking clean up messes for her. No. No. Um, and I was a monster and an asshole, and it was my fault a baby ended up in the system. No, it was her mother's fault a baby ended up in the system. I love that baby. It makes me sad I don't get to see that little girl. But, I mean, I'm not her mother. Her mother needs to do what she needs to do. And she's not going to do it if people keep doing it for her. um, so, life. It's fun. Sometimes you have to be the... Ugh, what is it, like judge, juror, and executioner? Oh, man. Um, what if God also passed through the human stage like we are doing into a spirit? Um, I mean, I think like we're all God. I think we're all God, and I think we're all experiencing for the source. Um, it's like, how does one acquire knowledge through experience? You know, how the fuck is God gonna know anything without experiencing it? I think that's why we're here. My son tried to scare me. And then I beep at him. And I scare him. We ain't God. Look what happened to your sister. Shh. Look. Shit happens. Shit fucking happens. Like, if you're God and you want to experience everything there is to experience, that means everything. You know, like, as humans, we label things as good or bad so we can try to make an understanding of it. But if we're this is why I think God and the devil are one and the same, two sides of the same coin, because what was I gonna say? Shit. I'm fucking stoned. Um oh yeah, about good and bad. It's those are labels that humans make. Now God source isn't fucking human. There isn't a label, this feels good, this feels bad, so come into existence to experience it. All right, well, I'm experiencing this thing, now I need to label it. What does it mean? So then, humans came up with fucking language and labeling things and saying this is this and that is that. Um, I mean, I don't know. I could be wrong about everything. I could be right about everything. That would be scary. um, if it ended tomorrow, would you regret anything? No, because everything that could ever happen or will ever happen is all happening right now, and it's all happening at once. What is that saying? It's something along the lines of that. So it's like every possible decision that me or you could have ever made, it's all playing out in another dimension somewhere. Everything's happening, always, infinitely. It's just what channel are we tuning into to live out? Where it's like how I talk about timelines. Like there's like you're choosing which timeline you're shifting in and out of. But then, it's like, well, if I can shift out of a timeline, can I shift into like this timeline? I don't know, I'm fucking stoned. So in another dimension, I'm on a yacht with you. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. And in that dimension, we're fucking completely unaware that we're in this dimension having this conversation through fucking YouTube. Dude, you know what? We're probably on a yacht somewhere in the fucking 90s. YouTube don't even exist yet. It's what timeline are you consciously aware of? You're consciously aware of the timeline that you've been living your whole life. But at the same time, it's like there's a there's an aspect of you that's completely like aware of existing in another decision that you've made and is living out a whole life somewhere else. I feel like I'm in year 5432. Or we might be having sex in the 80s. Somebody's getting pregnant right fucking now. For sure. Yeah, did I ever tell you guys? I think I've talked about it on here. Haven't I talked about I've like dreamt about timelines? And like the only reason I fucking know I was dreaming about timelines and it wasn't just like a dream or imagining or whatever the fuck, is because the timing of the dreams. It like coincided, like it's fucking weird. I fucking burped. Y'all heard it. Alright, so situationship dude, right? Back when I was talking to him when we were cool, and I was caught up in that fuckery, I had a dream that I walked into a room and he was painting it pink. And he was like super excited. And he's like talking about our baby. And I'm like, what? And I look down and I'm pregnant. But I'm like, it was little. But he was painting the room pink, talking about our little girl. So I'm like, all right, this is weird. So months later, I'm just thinking like, oh, I like this guy. I had like a dream that like I was pregnant with this baby, but I did think it was weird that in the dream I didn't know I was pregnant till I looked down. Um, Now further down the line, I have another dream and me and him are like in the tub, and I'm like laid up against him, and he's got his arms around me and his hands are on my belly, and my stomach looks like it's about to pop. Like I'm gonna give birth, like probably in the fucking tub. That was how big I looked. Um, I was like, oh, that's weird. Um, when I went back, when I'm awake, I'm like, oh, I had another dream that I was pregnant, but I was like really far along this time. That's fucking weird. Then I'm like, wait, how long ago did I have that other dream? And the timing of it, it was like, oh, okay, I was like a few months in the first dream. Now here I am, like 5 months later, having a second dream, and I'm like looking like I'm about to have a baby. I'm like, maybe I'm dreaming about timelines. Maybe I was actually in another timeline. We were actually together and having a baby. And then I was at a meditation event months later, and I had a flash go through my head. He was in my kitchen, and he was holding a little baby girl, and he was like kind of like bouncing her, like showing her to somebody and making her laugh, and he was laughing. And it was such a quick flash. I was like, what the fuck? So I'm like trying to picture the baby. I'm like, that baby looks like probably like 6 months. And then I'm like, all right, how far back? And then I started going back in the time, and I'm like, wow, that dream that I had where I looked like I was about to give birth was like 6 months ago. So I'm like, wow, there's another timeline where he and I are actually together and have a kid. I mean, he's probably cheating on me at this point in that timeline. Or maybe he's not a lying pig in that timeline. I don't fucking know. But yeah, no, you don't have dreams that fucking line up. Dreams about a pregnancy that line up with the timeline of a actual fucking pregnancy. Like, I don't think that's a coincidence. Um, or I don't want kids in the 80s, just me. Maybe in other world we can. Oh shit, you're pregnant by situation. Oh god, thank god I wasn't. Uh, I had a dream that I was in a dream and I woke up but I was still dreaming. Then I pissed myself. LOL. I was like 7. Oh my god. Oh, that's crazy. Never pee in your dreams. Oh man. You guys ever like scream in your sleep and you wake up because you actually yell something? Or you know what creeps me out? Do you guys ever hear someone yelling your name when you're like half asleep? Like you're still awake, you can still see like your room in the dark, but you hear someone yell your name and there's no one there. That happens to me. Oh, it happens to you too? And it's like, who's there? Nobody. Nobody but the voices in your head. Oh man. And you gotta love when you feel like you're falling off the bed, but you're not. Now, I mean, when you're near the edge of the bed, that's why you're feeling that way. But when you're in the middle of your bed and you wake up because you feel like you just fell into your bed, that's like you returning back to your body. It's like we leave, we go astral project, and then we're like boop, 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 and we come back. I have sex in the dream when I woke up, nothing but cum in my bed. Yeah, nothing came in your bed but you. That sucks. Yes, I say your name. My wife's like, who? L. Jay, didn't you say you woke up one time and you saw my face on your wife? I had a dream falling off my bed. I fell off the bed. LOL, scream Honey's name. Hi, stop laughing. No. Why would anyone ever want someone to stop laughing? Well, I mean, I just pictured like kids in school getting yelled at. Stop laughing! Yes, that was late night stream. Respect the real emperor. Oh god, there are no real emperors. Just a bunch of phony ass bitches. I'm sorry, guys. I don't mean it. Oh, man. No, I don't smoke cigarettes. I used to. I smoked for like 10 years. Um, my last cigarette was May 19th, 2014. Pull on card and you will see. Do you need a punishment? Yes, Daddy. No. Hold on. Let's see. Let's pull a card. Imagine if I pulled the Emperor. Judgment. Oh, and we've got 10 of Cups on the bottom, but we don't got no fucking Emperor. Oh, we've got the 8 of Wands. We got the 2 of Cups. 4 of Wands. Ooh, that sounds romantic. Oh, man. 10 of Cups. And under the 10 of Cups, we've got the Hierophant. Oh, man. Wait, where is the Emperor? Yeah. He ain't here, bro. You lied. We got a Burger King. We got a Burger King. Wait, where is the Emperor? I know it's a tree in this deck. Imagine if it was next to the devil. Wait. Am I missing my Emperor? I got a Tower. I got a Knight of Cups. We got the Lovers. The Fool. Did you make my Emperor disappear in my deck? I got the Empress. Oh, shit. No, you know what I got? I got the Empress and the Emperor next to each other. How do you like them apples? Burger King will spank me how I like it. Yeah, they tend to do that, but then I don't know. We need Burger Kings. We need emperors that embody all 4 kings. We don't want a King of Swords. We don't want a King of Cups. We don't want a King of Wands. We don't want a King of Pentacles. We want all of them. All of them. So they balance each other. So that way we don't end up with like a narcissist or a fucking pussy, you know? I can make a hoe be faithful. Yeah, but are you? Oh, man. Are you? I'm gonna go back to smoking my bowl. Am I a hoe? No. Have you been faithful? You probably shouldn't admit that publicly on YouTube. Unless the answer is yes, you know. But then if you don't answer, it's kind of like saying no. Burger King spank you and then run away, rest a while, then reappear like nothing happened. Oh, man. And then you spank them back. Oh, good boy, Jay. That's what we like to hear. that's what we like to hear. Oh, man. I should save this bowl for tomorrow, right? For before the gym. Is it weird that I smoke weed before the gym? uh, Temptations everywhere. Yeah. Temptations are always everywhere, of all kinds. Oh, you smoke before the gym too? Not like you're just weed and backwoods. No, I don't like backwoods. Ugh. I'm about to start smoking cigs. Why? Ugh. Phantom smoke cigarettes. I don't even want a guy that smokes cigarettes. But I would make out with him all day. I just wanted to touch him just a little. Okay, maybe a lot, but whatever. People go live even in this case. Wow. Yeah. Sure, if you single when they get back, why not give them another go? It's not like they're gonna stay and cause problems. Oh, man. Oh, I kind of like that, though. It's like, go away. Give me a chance to miss you. Uh, so how's the job going over there, Katie? Oh, I look Indian? Are those your real lips? Why do they look fake? I love the moon. I kind of want to, like, sit outside under the moon. Get out the car. Get out the car. I'm gonna get off of here, guys. I gotta get my nails done again. I can't believe they grow out so much. I never get my nails done. I think I'm gonna keep doing it though. I really like the gel. I never had gel nail polish before. They were like, do you want the gel? I was like, I don't fucking know. I don't get my nails done. I don't know what the fuck I want. But it's lasted. There's just this one nail that chipped on the tip. Other than that, like, they've stayed the whole time. Bitch better do my spiral gold next time, though. It was so weird, though. Like, I'm telling her, like, can you, like, do, like, a spiral? And she's like, a spiral? Like, she didn't know what the fuck I was talking about. It's like, yeah, a spiral. And she still didn't fucking know. I had to draw it for her. And then she still, like, was like, a spiral? You mean like this? And then she drew one that looked just like mine. And I was like, yeah. I got good ground so far, so I'm getting footage. Good. You know, gotta plow to lay that pine. Whatever happened to bringing mods on? What do you mean? I'm going to talk to my girlfriend now she's awake. Wait, is she a roommate that you have all these problems with? No, you were saying it was a guy. And you were saying it was your friend. Good morning. Wait, it's morning where you are? Well, actually, it is morning where I am too, but not like morning morning. It's like nighttime morning. Oh, she doesn't live with you. Well, where she live? Be like, bitch, I'm coming live with you. I can't stand my roommate no more. Yeah, I'm gonna save the rest of this bowl for tomorrow. Alright. I'm gonna go in and go to bed and I don't fucking know. Maybe dream. Yeah, she is married. She's married? Like, she's getting divorced? Kinda she's married? Or like she's married and you're fucking a married woman? Not just fucking, you called her your girlfriend. What's what's the deal there? I'm like nosy. I'm like, I want to know what the fuck's going on with that. Why do you wait till I'm about to get off of this bitch to drop that bomb? Complaining about your roommate, left out you've been dating a married woman. What the fuck? Where love? Is it like a twin flame thing? Because that happens sometimes. Apparently. That was more, right? I'm not married. So, does her husband feel like their love, too? You're over here like, we're love, but if you asked him, would he be like, yeah, we're love, I love her? No judgments, man. All kinds married. Most of that shit ain't real. Yeah. But you know what would suck? Like, if, like, the husband is, like, one of those poor saps that, like, thinks he's in a happy marriage. Like, is that what's going on? Don't do that. Tell her to be a woman and just fucking end it if that's the case. But if she's, like, in a situation where she's kind of like, it's not so easy to get out of this. I feel like he knows, but he wants her happy. He is not poor. Oh, so is she married to him for the money? I'm super into green pies and long walks in the rain. The two go together, right, Tom? No, she's not. Um, Shit. All right, well, I'm gonna get off of here, but next time I come back on, if you're here, I want to know more about this. If that's okay. If it's not, I'll fuck off. Tom's on point. It just happens I met her online and it happened fast. Yeah. Yeah. All that online. You know, I was told I was told that women have all these fucking options, you know, on social media with all these dating apps and stuff. And I'm just like, I think I've been lied to because I don't see all these fucking options. And I'd really like to throw something at the person that said it. Oh, man. Stop sending me nudes, please. Tommy, wish I would send you nudes. Oh, man. He'd probably be on here trying to sell them to people. Like, she sent me nudes. How many of you want to see? You have to pay. I've never sent anyone nudes. Men have options, just not here in the US. We have to go to the Philippines. I want to call the person and be like, I think you were mistaken. I think what you meant to say was women have so many options of people they could fuck. Because that's really the only options. But to have like a deeper connection with, especially with my fucking brain, get the fuck out of here. It's the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard. So many options. Oh, man. Sorry, Tom, wasn't meant for you. What happened? Hey, Kat, what's up? Hey, Eric. Men have options, just not here. We have to go to the Philippines. Sorry, Tom wasn't meant for you. Oh, yeah, Tom wasn't meant for me. Tom's already taken. I'm just his white flower. You do send me nudes, and it needs to stop. There are boundaries. We can text if you want to know more. No, our relationship is not about sex. He wants to put his nipples on your nipples. Oh, Tom, you're funny. Yeah, I wanna, yeah, no, I'm gonna not even get into that right now. She helps me with life stuff, emotions. Well, what does she say about your roommate? Does she have any good advice for that? Or is she just like, yeah, that guy fucking sucks. I don't know what to tell you. Johnny, don't sweat it, man. If this is for you, it'll fall in place. Life, we win some, we learn some. Tear it up, buddy. She's willing. Are you shuffling? I was. I don't know why. I claim what I want. Primitive, cave style porno. Rock age times. Some real grunty in the weeds type of love. Oh, man. Catherine giving some solid. She always does. She always does. I love you, Katie. You're the best. I'm gonna get off of here, guys. I know I've been saying that, but I am this time. But I want to thank everyone that tuned in, stayed, and chatted. I love you guys. I'm gonna try and be back on soon. I say that every time, but at least every 2 weeks, right? I've been on every couple of weeks. I do want to at least be on once a week, though. Like, I can make that happen, right? You should make a voodoo doll of that chick, Johnny, and make it watch love movies. What? I burned a house with my mind. You did. Oh, man. I love you guys. Have a good night. I'll see you next time. Bye.